How's that gout? Hold on. I don't have the music ready. Let's squeeze the peel in my mouth. Tasty banana in my mouth. I need banana in my mouth. Squeeze the peel. It comes in denim. Squeeze banana. Squeeze banana. Okay, there we go. I got the music.
Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. You motherfucker. You are fucked. Let this... Clip this one, bitches. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. You are fucked. And you are done. I'm coming for you. Coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Sound good?
Coming for you.
Fair enough.
Coming for you.
Alright.
Please talk about boys. Joe. I'm looking. Please talk about punk ass bitches. I'm looking. 30, 40, 50, 65 boys. Come from the bottom. 30, 40, 50 ass busters. Ain't no clapback videos. Why? What is it that serious?
But I need boys. Please, the creator. Bless me, but I need boys. Please allow my boy sperms to go fast and shoot fast enough. Go fast enough. Please, please, the creator. Please bless me.
Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you.
Bloodshed and bullets.
You are fucked. And you are done. I'm coming for you.
They all sold. Dog. 30, 40, 50 punk ass bitches. I'm the one who
Coming for you.
I have no sympathy.
You are fucked. And you are done.
How's that
I'm
gout?
coming for you. Coming for you.
30, 40, 50 punk ass
Coming
bitches.
for you. Coming for you.
There may be some gunfire. 30, 40, 50, 65 boys.
Coming for you. Now, why do I need to bring this up? All right? Because tomorrow's my day off. I got
Bruh.
2 big bills due this week.
Bald.
Everything all at once.
Meerkat Mall.
2 big bills. Chill. Give her a pill.
Let me tell you something, brother.
I got 2 big bills. The electric bill.
Being
I got 2 big bills. The internet bill. I'm reliant on checks to pay all my bills. I got 2 big bills. I got 2 big bills. We want people who are actually here to have a good time and chill. I got 2 big bills. I don't want to be Mr. Bills. When I pop tags, I feel so pain. I can feel bills coming off my face. A timed release of 2 big bills. This is the United States of Phil. Chill. Give her a pill.
What the fuck is your problem, you dumb
I
fuck?
got 2 big bills. The electric bill.
Who?
I got 2 big bills. The internet bill.
Sway.
2 big bills. Chill. Give her a pill. I got 2 big bills. The electric bill. I got 2 big bills. The internet bill. I got 2 big bills. 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 2 big bills. Over-sexualize everything. 5 guys. Fuck my wife. Fuck my wife. 5 guys. Absolutely have sex with my wife. With my wife. With my wife. 5 guys. Sex with my wife. Oiled up like slippery. Oh my Tyrone, Kevin, Kilbury, 7. My wife is squirting everywhere. Oiled up sauce all over her ass. 5 guys absolutely has sex with my wife. With my wife. 5 guys sex with my wife.
Meerkat Ball.
Absolutely has sex
Fucking bass.
with my wife.
Bruh.
With my wife.
Yo! You wanna milk dudes on
Meerkat Ball.
Sex with my wife.
Bald.
Oiled up like slippery. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sex with my wife.
Meerkat Ball.
With my wife.
All right, last song and let's get to it. I just had lunch, so I'm super sleepy. I'm gonna drink some fucking energy drink and shit.
You always like
Totally, it hit me like a truck. I was gonna fall asleep to 5 Guys Fuck My Wife remix, dude.
every day. Sway,
Good thing Phil is gonna make us more energetic.
sway. Back and forth, back and forth, sway. Back and forth, back and forth. Bad pain in my back. Herniation of the disc. A stool for my shower. I'm just a boomer. I'm dazed. I'm confused. Huh? I don't want to be Mr. Views. Every night, every day. Sway.
Sway.
Right. Sway. Chill day. Sway. Back and forth. Raw. Back and forth. Raw. Sway. Back and forth. Yo. Back and forth. Trolls in the chat. In my back. Sway. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Every night. Every day. Sway. Right. Fuck. Chill day.
Why you
Sway.
fucking-
Back and forth.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the chocolate stopper.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. What's up? No more music. Stop the music. Cut the music. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Swaycast existence on level 1, the experience episode, whatever this is. Today, we're going to recap the last, I guess, like 2 days of DSP being an awesome streamer. And yeah, I guess that was it. I was going to do this yesterday, but I had an awesome experience with Microsoft support that prevented me from doing it because I had to sit in a call and wait for them to actually do something. And guess what? They actually didn't. But we got over that. God bless their souls. They were very well-intentioned but ill-equipped team of people, as we have grown to expect them to be. Anyways, big ups Microslop. Another story I have to tell is from this morning. So I'm a very early bird because, you know, the early bird gets the worm. And I'm like, give me some worm, bro. So I wake up around like 7 o'clock, get some coffee, have some number 2, you know, as everybody does, the shit, shave, shower type of thing. And I'm doing my number 2 style. And then I get a surprising message on my Discord from your boy Shroom Dukem, who is probably one of the 3 people to actually try and farm Review Tag USA for clips and for laughs. Go follow him on Twitch, by the way, if you like that platform. And what happened is, he told me, Richard, your dear friend, Mr. Dicky from the USA, is watching your video on stream. The banana song video, or the banana clip video, the banana compilation video. And I was like, dude, I love razzing my friends. So I'm gonna razz my buddy Dicky by putting the video to private. And while I'm doing my number 2, I managed to troll your boy and make him seed. So we're gonna watch that first, and then we're gonna go over to his stepbrother, Philly.
You tune in like it's a fucking reality show. It's like, you know what's gonna happen in Big Brother. I don't actually know, but like Real World or whatever, you know what's gonna happen in these shows, but a lot of people still just, they can't get enough of it.
Different things that they say about.
What? Oh, don't do this.
Eat it. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. Not. It should have been this. It should have been this one. Eat it, Dicky. Eat it. Oh no. The #1 detractor after Tevin, or as he proclaimed himself, that's what he claimed to be. He just got razzed, and I'm sure he's gonna handle it very well and not be on the verge of tears. Let me enhance this for you, because you need to see the live and raw review tech style reaction.
With the quartering.
I guarantee you. I know that guy.
He knows that guy. Who do you know?
Who? Bruh. He made it private so I couldn't watch it.
No way. He would never do that to his dear friend, Dicky.
Oh, well. Dude, they're so fucking... This is what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, is it still down now?
No, I put it back almost immediately. I did change the name, though, to a thing that was supposed to be razzing Rich even further, but he didn't see it because he's that good.
Yep.
And all I had to do is literally just, like, switch the privacy, man. Oh, he hates me. Come on, why would you hate me? It's not like I offered to adopt your children once you eventually get so fat that you can no longer exist. But at least they would have a dad they wouldn't be looking down on and being ashamed of.
Dude, it's real estate, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, it's real estate. Yeah, he's living in my head rent-free. Yeah, I was seething so hard. I was so mad at him. I was so mad. Oh my god, this guy is watching my video that is just a compilation of DSB videos. I'm so mad. He's gonna get so many views off of this.
Sitting there.
What am I sitting there? What am I doing?
With clips of someone else saying, you can't react to me doing a clip montage.
I didn't say he couldn't do that. How am I supposed to say he can't do that? I can totally do that. You can do that. Oh.
Suck a dick.
He clapped at himself telling me to suck a dick. So badass.
Video so someone else can't watch it.
No way.
That's also a smart move too. Definitely worth it.
Thinking about him while taking a dump? When else am I supposed to think about Review Tech USA? It just makes things a lot easier. No, I missed out on so many views because I privated the video for legit less than a minute.
Nobody.
So epic.
My brutally honest review of, okay, listen.
Hey there, gamers, Dreamcast guy.
Oh god, Dreamcast guy in slow mode.
Here, and this is my brutal
Meerkat, and me and him went back and forth when I was still on X.
No, we didn't go back and forth. I went forth on you, and you went down. Like, that's the thing. There wasn't, like, a heated battle. Everybody was shitting on Review Tech USA, and everybody was hitting him with ratios left and right on Twitter, and I was just one of those guys. There was also Kinda Sav was on there, Cerulean was on there, Shroom Dukem was on there. Everybody that had a Twitter, essentially. Even 8-Bit Eric. 8-Bit Eric was tearing Review Tech USA a new asshole. And he was just taking it like a cuck. There wasn't no back and forth.
He's another one who said stuff about my family. You know?
I did. I don't take anything back.
honest review.
But that's the thing. Did I ever flag a YouTube video of his? Did I ever flag any of that stuff? Nope.
So, what? You never flagged the YouTube video. I admit that. He never flagged any of my videos.
To record this, I have just finished the game. In fact, about 30 minutes ago, I finished killing...
Oh, he meant because I shit-talked that he blinded his own daughter. I think that's what he means. Which is a fact, by the way. He did blind his own daughter.
Going into this after the...
I'm not joking. It's not. There's no memes about it.
I believe also, too, He was on another podcast with other
Hmm.
dudes.
What happened then?
Didn't they kick a guy because they didn't like the fact that he had a left-leaning take?
No. It was not an ideological thing at all.
I could be
No.
wrong. I'm sure with some
You are wrong.
Some of you were really into this shit.
Okay?
And
I think he's loading. He's buffering. No, you're wrong.
Pause. Yeah.
No, you're wrong. The Steve thing was not ideological at all. It was, if anything, it was a matter of self-awareness. Because we've known that Steve is a left-leaning individual, and he's been very open about it on Twitter. He's been getting in fights with many, many people across time and space for years, since he was on, before he was on, and to the extent where we just had to mute him eventually. But eventually, like, it crosses a line when you make fun of a guy that I didn't even fucking like, Charlie Kirk, but he made fun of him for getting fucking killed in front of his children and his family and thousands of other people and millions of people watching the fucking live stream. And then at that point was like, okay, man, I guess you don't fucking get it. And if you don't get it, forget it. I'm not gonna sit you down and, like, school you on this shit. That's it. I'm done.
Expectations and the fact that this is such a strange experimental Capcom project. The things that are just at the tip of my mind is that this game is way more fun than I thought it was going to be.
He's super defeated, bro. I love it. I love it. And all I had to do is do nothing. Nothing.
Loops I've played in many, many years. The fact that we're doing combat.
Well, I mean, I did put the video on private.
The guy who had like a left-leaning take, and they
John Cena, maybe.
Yeah, that being said,
yeah,
they booted him, I think.
Yeah, no, we killed him actually. We literally murdered him in reality. You got your info wrong. But Review Tech USA, he's a truth seeker who always gets shit wrong, by the way. That's crazy. Because he believes shit that people tell him in stream chat, and they're just trolling him and lying to him. So that's based. I wanted to share with you this thing that happened. This was the funniest shit that happened to me all day. So here Phil is going to have a take about the quartering. And then we're going to watch the Street Fighter thing together, I think. Is it on this stream? The Street Fighter trailer. Or this is the Metro trailer. Anyways, let's hear his take on the quartering first.
Between the quartering.
Let's do shout-outs first for some re-ups. Big ups Baladi for 23 months. Shroom Dukem for the Twitch subs. Big ups, dude. Zitro for 40 months. Golara for the sub. And Demonolden Colt, that's how I'm calling it, 25 months, who says, I disavow this, kinda sav more, kinda fat. No, not fat at all. Well, you could see she's not fat. She's very much in shape, by the way. If I wasn't married, I would be in those DMs immediately. Big up Swaggy Davis, 19 months, and Wooden Ox, 23 months, dude. Big ups.
Who is an internet content creator who very much is into politics. He is very conservative, okay, and deals in those circles. He always does other content as well. He does, like, Magic the Gathering content and stuff like that. But today, he's mostly focused on culture wars and politics, and he finds himself on the conservative side of things, okay? The reason that people associate that with me is because many years ago, he did an interview with me at a time when I hadn't done any interviews, okay? A lot of people say that he gave me a softball interview. And
yeah.
To this,
I mean, he might as well been fucking cutting his nails while he was doing it. It's some of the most disinterested I've ever seen anybody be talking to DSP.
More of a...
He just wanted to have an interview with the lolcow. It doesn't fucking matter who that was. He wouldn't care. Like, he actually did not care at all.
Conversation. Sure, he did ask me questions.
And of course, DSP loved that interview because there was zero pushback on anything. Oh, something also I don't think he's going to mention in this thing, or maybe we skipped over it. He's going to have a May the 1st marathon. So the Mega Man thing, he's going to do that on May the 1st. I think that's a pretty good idea. I guess everybody's going to make fun of you for jerking it off exactly 10 years ago. So you might as well pretend to make fun of yourself. But don't forget that it still bothers him. Don't forget that it still makes his wife cry, supposedly. And also he banned people for bringing that up. So it's still toxic. and it still bothers him. So if you make fun of him, he's definitely not going to go along with it.
Some drama stuff, but for the most part, it was just a nice conversation with the guy. All right. It also wasn't that long. What was it, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that? This was long before all the side scrollers interview drama or any of that crap. Okay. So that's why on that side, people associate that with me. On the other side, the Quartering is feuding with Kino Casino. All right. Kino Casino, everyone knows the association that I've had with them, that I worked with them for about 8 months. And then we had a falling out, a big public thing.
Oh, you had a falling out?
Here, they've made endless amounts of content about me while I have...
What? I wouldn't know.
Except for the fact when you guys bring it up in my chat and I'll briefly say, haha, and then we move on.
Right.
Right?
No, dude, come on. No, bruh. This is such a bullshit lie. Because every time he wants to rant about people on the internet making drama, he's talking about Triple P. He's doing anything but actually say his name. It's legitimate every time it's about him.
You know, care about that shit because I've moved on and I'm doing very well for myself. Okay? So, when these two sides, two different, sides of things are getting, smashing each other's heads against each other, all right, people tend to want to get my take on it. So, what is going on? So from what I'm to understand...
Oh, we got another one of the what I'm to understand takes.
Increasingly over the last 2 years...
He wants his opinion to matter so much, but at the same time, he's so terrified of actually having an opinion. Because somebody's going to tell him, well, Phil, you got this and this and this wrong. And then he's going to say, well, I didn't even come up with this. It's somebody else's opinion that I just took as fact. The same thing as my dear friend Review Tech does.
Kino Casino,
the tech reviewer guy,
in a negative way.
Oh, there was also the end of the Review Tech stream where his fat girlfriend shows her dirty, disgusting feet on camera. But that, I'm not going to show you that. I'm going to spare you that.
Making fun of him, drama stuff about him. And from what I'm to understand, I don't know if I understand that situation fully. It got personal. It wasn't just about, oh, the Quartering's content is garbage and stuff like that. It got more into, much like the casino always does, they got into his dirty laundry. They found the skeletons in this guy's closet,
Like what?
Talking about Nick Rikita or whatever. They're not just talking about...
Bro, it's like, we're talking an abstract so hard. We're saying nothing. Like, you might as well have just not had an opinion and say, well, I don't fucking talk about drama. Fuck you. And just got it over with. But he wants his takes to actually be valued in... worth something, but they're not because he's Dark Side Phil.
Says as an internet lawyer, they're talking about the fact that he's doing drugs and getting arrested, right?
He couldn't even call Wings of Redemption a wife abuser. He couldn't even do that. And he fucking borderline body slammed her on camera.
Exactly.
Bro.
So in regards to the Quartering,
okay, what happened?
I understand they got deep into personal stuff.
Oh, like as deep as his bull got in his wife.
Regarding him and his family. It wasn't just him, but it's him and his family members and things like that. Well, I can kind of say, yeah, I kind of get it, because that's exactly what they did to me.
What did they do to you? What? What did they do to you? What did you tell them that they already didn't know? You told them everything. You told them my wife is sick and desperate. She's so desperate she had to become religious and pray to God to survive. She might have cancer. Nobody knew this. No one whatsoever knew this. And they didn't even use it against you. You just fed them all this info about yourself so they wouldn't make fun of you. What?
I can kind of say, yeah, I kind of get it, because that's exactly what they did to me. If you guys don't remember, that's why I stopped working with them, because they kept insulting things about my wife for literally no reason. Like, my wife's not part of my content. She's not part of the conversation with them. Why are they insulting my wife?
Again. Phil said that if something is factually true, it is not an insult. It is a description. And the only thing that Triple P said about his wife is that she is fat. And by all accounts and eyewitness testimonies, his wife is indeed fat. Or, at the very least, overweight, which qualifies as fat. Very statistically, analytically, scientifically fat.
Oh, because they think they could just get away with whatever they want.
But they did get away with it.
Like it. Well,
they got away with it like 20 times until he finally decided they wouldn't get away with it. So they kind of did.
I didn't like it, and I said, I don't have to work with you anymore. I hold all the power in this situation, and I cut the cord, and I left, and haven't worked with them since, right?
What is this, like, children's entertainer music? I mean, well, that's kind of a redundant question, but what is this fucking Mickey Mouse Clubhouse music? The Coco Melon music? The Animal Crossing music?
Well,
is a fat cuck, allegedly.
I'm to understand public.
Just so I can avoid getting nuked by him. Everything that we say about the quartering is alleged. Allegedly, he's a fat neckbeard cuck that had his wife plowed by his friend. And his friend went very deep, allegedly. We don't know if he went deep or not. We just know that he went in. But maybe he did, but maybe he didn't. It hasn't been discovered yet. I'm waiting for further information.
Let you guys do this to my family. It's one thing if you are insulting me, if you're insulting my business, and to be—
They are insulting him. They are calling him a cuck. Or, well, they're kind of describing him.
To be honest, I like you guys, and I like—
It's like calling DSP a beggar. Are you actually insulting him, or are you just describing the reality that exists?
Your content. I even like you guys making fun of me. I think it's funny. I get it. Everyone gets a turn to be made fun of, right? But the fact that you are making it so public, this private stuff, this personal stuff, that is not part of my content.
Bro, what are you talking about? It is based on clips that fucking the quartering is talked about. It's not like they hacked his bank account and saw there's a bunch of payments to Cuckold Incorporated or Bull Incorporated.
That's where I draw the line. Now, did he just say, well, I'm not going to talk with you guys or work with you or ignore you? No. He basically made very public threat. Well, I guess it wasn't public threats. It's so weird and convoluted. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the whole—
Then don't have an official opinion on something you know nothing about, maybe.
For what—
Maybe just don't. Maybe just say, this is stupid online drama. I don't care about it. Get banned. Like you say with everything else.
The quartering started talking—
Or you do a weird stream pretending to know about it and then realizing you know nothing about it.
To Josh Moon. I don't get that at all. Like, do you guys remember Josh Moon, the guy who I did an appearance on Kino Casino with? He's the guy who owns Kiwi Farms. So
wait, that was on your stream. That wasn't a Kino Casino appearance. That was an appearance on the Level 1 podcast, my friend. You were the host.
Maybe he talked to Josh Moon, I guess, because the private stuff about his family was on Kiwi Farms or something. I don't know.
Hold on. Or am I lying?
With Josh Moon. And we got nowhere. Like, essentially, Josh is of the impression that everything and anything can be on Kiwi Farms, and there's no—
Oh no, it's on Kino Casino. My bad.
He thinks that Kiwi Farms is the best website on the internet. He's nuts. I mean, to be frank with everyone,
Wait, who?
Kiwi Farm. I don't know. I mean, I had the conversation with Josh Moon, and we got nowhere. Like, essentially, Josh is of the impression that everything and anything can be on Kiwi Farms, and there's no absolute, limit to it whatsoever. He thinks that Kiwi Farms is the best website on the internet.
I mean, it's his website. The DSP think that his fucking gaming channel is the best gaming channel on the internet? It's his gaming channel. Of course he does.
He's nuts. I mean,
he's nuts.
Frank with everyone. He's fucking nuts.
Well, I mean, it's not far off from the truth, to be honest.
Like, the guy has no moral compass whatsoever.
You can't be the Kiwi Farms owner and be in good mental health and normal. You just kind of can't. It's like with being a detractor.
And because of that, it's dangerous to have that kind of power in the hands of someone who has absolutely no morals or values and just thinks that everything is for the giggles. And, it's messed up. Okay, just being honest. But I said as much, right? And at the time, we kind of agreed to disagree. Now, I said, listen, I don't hate the guy, but what am I going to do? I'm just not, again, just like with the casino, I'm not going to deal with him. I'm not going to talk about him or whatever, right? So that's where we've left it. Like, I haven't...
Except he did. Except after the breakup with Kino Casino, he continued to do Smart Guys and invited as guest hosts Gay Hole, who has beef with Kino Casino, and Ethan Ralph, who is one of Kino Casino's main targets. So he literally tried to, like, shit on him by having their enemies on his show. And don't forget, my dear friend, Review Tech from the American States of United States of American States. That guy, he was on the 666 King Snake stream. Dude, it's so fucking insincere and fake as fuck. And all of this is, like, recorded on hours upon hours of video. It's not like it's hidden somewhere in a fucking Discord or a Reddit post.
talked to Josh Moon or said a word about him basically since.
And Ethan Ralph is like literally the worst person in this whole situation. And he just chose to have him on and fucking sweep for him after he was off pills and was barely coherent. Well, he wasn't coherent. Was barely awake.
Care. I have nothing.
Come on.
Moved on. I'm good.
Morality, Phil.
Here's the truth. If you're doing well for yourself.
So what was his take actually? Like, what was his opinion?
Why do you care what other people say? Okay? When did it bother me when people were constantly talking shit about me? Because I wasn't doing well. My content...
Now, it obviously does not bother him. And this is somehow about Phil now. Phil's coverage about the drama of other people is about him. That's what I love about him so much. We get to hear so much about him.
Being stolen. I wasn't getting enough profits or views on the content I was putting out. I was struggling financially.
Oh, you mean like when you threatened to sue people for stealing your content and you said one day all of the money that you made off of me will be mine? Is it like that? Or it's not like that and something else that is equally as weird? I think it's like that.
It drove me nuts. It made me get stressed out. It made me constantly rage about my situation and whine and bitch and complain about it. I've been doing good now for 2 years. I don't give two shits about any of these people. I don't care what they put on any website.
But hold on. Well, you are even admitting... Let's admit that Phil is doing good. Let's pretend that Phil is doing good. He's mentally okay, having the time of his life. He's doing well because of those people. Literally because of them. Because they propped him up and they swept for him. And they did damage control for him. And they did some amazing marketing for him that he would have never been able to get himself.
I don't care what they say in any video or any fucking Christmas special. Who cares? I'm doing good. That's all I care about. So, to hell with what the internet says, right? I understand you're not going to please all the people, and there's always going to be people who rag on you in life. That's part of being a public figure, all right? So if you have that problem and you don't want to be ragged on, then don't be a public figure. Go to the private sector. Go get a regular job. Go get a 9-to-5, you know? Do normal work. Don't be in front of thousands of people every day for scrutiny and skepticism, and then you won't have that level of harassment, right?
That's epic coming from DSP, the guy who cannot even take literal his own words. When somebody quotes his own words, they get banned in chat. I can't even take that.
And I've accepted it. So every day when I come on here and you guys make fun of me, I'm like, well, whatever, who cares?
Well, who cares?
Why do I give a shit?
Who cares? Get banned.
You know what I mean? I shouldn't.
Hey, Phil, what about when you said that people making fun of you jerking off actually made your wife cry every single time and she found it to be deeply upsetting? Well, fuck you, you get banned. I'm doing well.
But I guess the quartering could not accept that, all right? And the quartering, I guess, in a conversation to Josh Moon, supposedly, said, listen, I've had enough. I'm not going to allow those guys to talk about my family anymore. They can talk about me, they can talk about my content, but they're not going to talk about my family. Therefore, I am now making basically this, like, ultimatum, all right, that they're going to take down any clips about my family, and if they don't, I'm going to use my contacts, my business contacts on the internet to take them down, to essentially take everything they own.
That's the worst. Take everything they own? That's kind of a thing that DSP would say. It's maybe because he said it before. But that's like the dumbest thing you can do, because now you made 1,000 more Kino casinos. You could have just let them call you a cuck, because they would have called you a cuck anyways and made fun of your wife getting dicked down by your best friend, allegedly. And you decided not to do it because you're the quarterling and you can make fun of fucking Brie Larson and make 1 million videos about Brie Larson, but you can't have other people making fun of you, especially people with a platform who actually can make fun of you. And so now he created 1 million more. And now every single clip of him, people are going to go back and nitpick it because they're petty about it, and he totally deserves it.
Okay? So he outright said that.
There's no getting over this one.
Moon. I don't know why he said it to Josh Moon and not the casino. Maybe he wasn't talking directly with them, and I guess Josh Moon was the intermediary or whatever. All right. So, of course, the casino laughed it off and said, what's he going to do? You know. Well, again, this is just me trying to understand the situation because I don't really understand it fully because I haven't fully researched it. But from what I'm to understand, I guess he did actually do exactly what he said he was going to do. He put his money where his mouth was. And the Kino Casino Clips channel, you know, the channel that does highlights on YouTube of Kino Casino, which is exclusively streamed on Kick, this channel gets good views. They put out, you know, clips, like a clip, 2 clips a day. Each clip gets 10,000, 20,000 views. So this channel arguably is probably making like $10,000 a month in revenue.
Instantly money. Instantly money, bro. This guy sucks. He can't talk about anything else but money. It's like money rules his entire fucking world. It's so crazy.
A year as a side thing. It's not even their main focus.
It's not a money issue. Fucking Kino Casino make good money on stream without that channel. It's a problem where this fucking guy that's the free speech advocate badass, the anti-woke paragon of awesomeness and free speech, the moment he's the victim, and the moment people making fun of him, he can say whatever the fuck he wants about everybody else. The moment he's the victim, he spurgs out and goes crazy and tries to suppress it.
But they're making this side.
And also, it's like a guy who's made like a whole career off of doing that shit. And what happened eventually? What happened eventually? He has no self-awareness of how things are going to work out on the internet and how things are going to happen on the internet. He had no idea this would happen. It's almost that when you go and threaten people, it's like when people were getting striked because of DSP. Because every once in a while, he's going to cut a promo on the detractors and say that he's going to sue them, or he's going to drone strike them, or he's going to kidnap their parents, or whatever the fuck. And then channels would start getting DMCA'd, mine included. And what happened back then is people instantly blamed Phil because he was the guy making the fucking threats. I don't give a shit if it's somebody else. If you make a threat and then the bad thing happens to somebody else, guess who's going to get blamed for it? You, buddy.
Now, for the record, Andy and Ashton do not own the Kino Casino Clips channel. It is owned by their editor. Their editor runs it for them. All right. And they get some of the money from the channel, but they don't own the channel. And this is the technical aspect of it that a lot of people are confused about.
But I thought you didn't know any of this. This was hearsay, right? You guys forgot that this was allegedly someone told me from what I am to gather type of thing. And now he knows everything. He knows who owns everything.
Because you might say, why is that? Why don't they own this Clips channel? In fact, why doesn't Kino Casino stream on YouTube themselves? From what I'm to understand, at one point, Andy was banned on YouTube. He had a YouTube channel and he had a YouTube presence, and he got banned from YouTube. I have no clue for what reason. I don't know. I never looked into it.
It's your fault, Phil.
He did something egregious, and YouTube banned his channel. Now, when you're banned on YouTube like that, you're not allowed to operate multiple businesses and things. You're just banned. So because he was banned for, I guess it was like community issues. It was like copyright strikes. It was like community issues. Like he was breaking YouTube's terms of service.
Oh, so you know now?
If he were to try to open up another channel, YouTube would ban that one too. But there's a loophole to
like, that's the thing. I don't know why we need this stupid ass fucking analysis of this. You could have just said, wow, I guess they're shit flinging online. Well, I don't care about any of those people. I hope it's at least funny, which is how I feel about 90% of this shit. Like, I don't have any fucking side in this. I don't give a shit who strikes who. If it's funny and it's interesting to me and it shows up on my Twitter, I'm gonna laugh. But now we're getting a segment where it's both like pretending to not know anything about it, but also knowing too much stuff to pretend to not know anything about it.
Keemstar loophole. And
the Keemstar loophole
is because Keemstar himself used this loophole many years ago to still make content on YouTube while he himself was banned from being a YouTuber. Okay? As long as someone else owns the channel, you can be in the content of said channel, and that's not breaking YouTube's terms of service. Hence, if someone has a Clips channel of Kino Casino and Kino Casino only broadcasts over on Kick, right? Then that means that that channel can operate. Legally, it's allowed per the terms of service, per everything, it's allowed. So whoever this editor is who works for Kino Casino had the legal right to own this Clips channel and operate it, even if Andy was banned from YouTube, okay? So,
okay, so what? Like, what? Why do we need to go into these semantics? Like, who cares about the semantics? Who cares?
After hearing this ultimatum, made a big joke of it. Ha ha ha, big deal, who cares, right? We're going to keep doing what we do, which is what they always do.
Absolutely. And they are victims now. That's the thing. You don't want to make the trolls the victims because people going to like them even more and they're going to turn against you even more.
Yep.
And you're even going to have people that used to be on your side that turn against you because you're doing cuck shit.
They're big and they make good money and they have a great following, so they're going to do whatever the hell
Money,
they want.
by the
They
way.
feel like they're immune. Who gives a shit, right? Well, from what I'm to understand...
Again, this is from what he's to understand. Even though he understood pretty much everything very correctly so far. He's a good understander. That's what he's known for, understanding stuff, by the way. If you've seen his gameplay, you would know what I mean.
The quartering did follow through, and the Kino Casino Clips channel was flagged as a violation of YouTube's terms of service because of ban evasion. And this is what doesn't make sense. How?
Oh, and now we're gonna get the science guy.
If the person...
This is like a legal eagle segment, one of those law tubers. This is exactly that kind of thing.
Who owns an...
Like, okay, so let's see here. Let's talk about, here's the terms of service. Here we have like 0.3, 0.1, 0.32, where it says this.
The channel isn't banned from YouTube.
Bro, who fucking cares? YouTube, Twitch, Kick, they run on TOS that is made out of wet newspaper. That is being enforced by robots or even worse, people in countries that you can't even point on the map, like mine. So they kind of do whatever the fuck they want unless you're big enough to cry about it and people rally behind you and maybe you get justice or maybe you get shit on. You never know. So we're not talking about this like it's in court. This is not the court of law. This is fucking YouTube shitty ass terms of service automated systems.
Come to find out, some more research was done, and Andy found out his channel, his YouTube channel, had been unbanned from YouTube like 6+ months ago. I guess he knew about it, but he didn't publicly talk about it because he had no plans to use the channel or anything. It just kind of sat there. The channel had been rebanned, and he didn't even know because he wasn't paying attention to it. And it got rebanned, and then after his channel got rebanned, then the Clips channel got banned.
Which, this reminds me of, so I'm multi-streaming on Kick and Twitch and YouTube. And one day, I try and log into Kick, because I barely ever log into Kick. It's just kind of like a backup thing. And it says you've been suspended from the platform. Whatever, like account suspended type of thing. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, well, whatever, I don't care. I just move on. And the next day, I could just log back in again, and everything was fine. And I still, to this day, I never received an email, never received any kind of a notification. I never have any idea why I got banned or suspended or whatever. But I guess I was, and now I'm not. Unless I am right now, and I wouldn't know. That's how great it is.
So putting two and two.
So what I'm telling you is that you should put all your eggs in the basket of streaming and just become a full-time live streamer and get a second mortgage.
Together here, what it sounds like happened was someone, is it the Quartering or someone else? Who knows? Got YouTube to reanalyze Andy's original YouTube channel.
But you said it was the Quartering, though. You said the Quartering struck him down, which is slander. I would love for the Quartering to start taking shots at Phil. Because, like, he's in a weakened position right now. He's really weak and everybody's shitting on him. So what he has to do is attack somebody weaker than him, which is DSP. He should come after DSP and be like, oh, you slandering me, you fucking fuck? You said something about my family? I'll kill you. That would be so much fun.
Found another thing that violated YouTube's terms of service on it, got it rebanned, then convinced YouTube that the Clips channel was actually Andy's other channel.
Oh, also, don't forget, the Quartering also has Gout, which is just a fun fact, I guess. There's no punchline to this. Well, I guess Gout is the punchline. If you have Gout, that's always the punchline. You can just say, hey, Phil, I don't know.
Look, another one, Fall Gout.
Yeah, Gout is just funny. Just saying Gout is funny. Gout, 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 Gout.
And got the Clips channel banned too.
And what makes it funny is that there's a direct correlation between having gout and having erectile dysfunction. That makes it 1,000,000 times funny. Because what are you going to tell me you can't get your dick hard because you ate too much red meat and you drank too much alcohol? This shit's funny as hell.
Now, it's funny because some people are like, who could it have been? Well, obviously the Quartering is prime suspect number one. But you do realize that the casino has a lot of enemies.
Yeah, it could have been Ethan Ralph.
Okay? They really do. And maybe
it was Phil.
Very slim chance.
That's why he's acting like he knows nothing about it, because it was Phil.
This situation and this public feud to do.
This is the level 666+1, the 667. Hey, that thing, that type of stream where he behind the cover of darkness one night at 3 a.m. saw this shit going on Twitter, and he saw the big drama going on and was like, you know what? Oh yeah, now is my time to strike. And he activated his sleeper agents, his dented sleeper agents on YouTube, and was like, okay, it's time to attack, buddy. Prepare the slave trade. And then he prepared the false flag trade and started flagging left and right. And then I started flagging. That's it. That's how he wins. And he did. And now everybody thinks the quartering did it, but secretly it was Phil Burnell, the king snake. He took another victim.
But yeah, in the court of public opinion, that doesn't really matter. The quartering had this public feud with the casino.
Just like in the court of public opinion, it doesn't really matter if DSP was depressed when he jerked off on the internet and it was really funny. All that matters is that he jerked off on the internet and it was really funny.
And so it's obvious if someone was going to do it, it likely was going to be him. He was the one bragging to Josh Moon saying, I have all these connections and all this power and I could do this if I so choose. I could shut them down, right? So what's happened is, because this happened, did you think that the casino was not going to talk about it? Of course not. This is called the Barbra Streisand effect.
Oh, it's the Barbra Streisand effect? I thought it was called the Streisand effect, but that might be an instance of the Mandela effect.
Will only be amplified. And
this is actually called the Phil Burnell effect, is when you jerk off online and then you say you got depressed.
like by 10.
And call people... Yeah, the Phil Burnell effect is when you trauma dump on somebody who you know is going to make fun of you for it, so they don't make fun of you for it. That's the Phil Burnell effect. And also begging. That's also the Phil Burnell effect.
If you pull something like this. So the casino decided to say, hey, to hell with this, we're going to war. And they blew this up on their show.
Yeah, the Nelson Mandela effect, of course.
Cover the issue and clip it. People started to go to
the Phil Burnella effect.
And flag him and say, hey, how dare you do this, right? And then people started to clip the casino show. They started to clip the quartering, and the clips were all over the internet. Okay?
Holy shit. Look at this clip.
Again, I'm just
watch out, it's a clip.
I could be wrong on any of this, and it's fine. You know, facts.
It's fine.
If I'm wrong. I'm just trying to understand it.
I can be wrong on any of this, but I'm going to talk about it for like 15 minutes. Who cares? That's great.
Big picture perspective. Supposedly, the quartering then started flagging other people.
Oh my God.
Harassment.
No one would think that would happen.
So it wasn't, oh, I'm flagging the casino for ban evasion anymore.
But that's like really ironic, because that's exactly what a fat cuckold would do. That's exactly what he would do, allegedly, if he was one, which is very alleged still.
Apparently, he started flagging clippers on the internet or anyone who covered this issue, like talking about the court.
How's that cuck?
Family stuff, which I haven't. I actually don't even know what it is. I don't give a shit. I don't want.
Oh yeah. Better make sure you say you haven't talked about it in case the quartering wants to strike you too. That's smart, Phil. Better make sure to say that explicitly.
Know about it. Okay, I don't.
I don't even know why they're fighting. But you're trying to tell me that essentially you don't even have an idea what they're fighting over? Maybe if you knew, you would have a better, more informed perspective. Like, what are they even fighting over?
Okay. Was then in their video, getting their video.
He's so scared. He is so scared. So scared. He can't even have an opinion.
Harassment purposes. Which
what? But maybe it was. Maybe it was harassment. Like, if you think about, if you actually knew what they were talking about, maybe it was. I don't know if it was. I don't know. I don't even know either. Allegedly what happened.
This video has a harassing part in it.
No one knows.
Taken down or whatever.
Oh, whatever.
So it wasn't just going after the casino, but then when the Streisand effect happened and everyone started to publicly talk about the quartering's personal business in a public forum, he started flagging anyone who was doing it as well. So now the fear is that if anyone actually talks about the issues, the personal issues that...
What are they? But now you want me to... you make me want to know what they are even more. Because now when you're acting like he's on fucking like crazy shit, you're making me more curious.
that he's gonna hit you with a harassment claim and shut down your video and possibly your.
Oh yeah, that's why he doesn't want to say it. He doesn't even want to speak it out loud. It's the bull that should not be named.
Okay. So I think, am I to understand in general? Do I understand the situation? Because before
I don't know. You tell me.
I need to make sure that I'm understanding the situation. In a
Oh, now he's gonna wait for somebody in chat to say yes, and then 5 people are gonna say no.
Do I at least have a summary understanding of this?
But I thought that was your take.
Am I off on a few points?
He had a whole ass opinion, and there was like, and then in the end was like, you know what? Did I even get any of this correct?
I'd like to be corrected if I'm wrong before I come to any kind of a opinion on it.
Oh, so that wasn't your opinion? That was just the retelling of what allegedly happened?
Well, that's just wrong. So now you're banned.
Did he actually ban him?
Chris. Well, you see, that's the thing. I don't know about the personal issues, nor do I care. I don't even want to talk about them.
But what do you mean you don't care? Maybe he killed somebody. He could have killed somebody. He could have killed 10 people. He could have kidnapped 1 million people.
That's not really the issue here, right?
That's too personal. Don't ask me if I killed somebody. It's too personal.
Someone else's dirty laundry or personal issues is none of my concern.
Except when it is, and you're talking about Low Tier God and Review Tech USA and the other guy, Wings of something.
I don't give a shit. You know me, I'm not a drama guy. I don't give a fuck about.
Oh yeah, he's not a drama guy unless it's like April Fools, but then it's like a joke. It's not even serious. It's not even real drama. It's fake. He made it up. That would have been really cool if he did that. He would make up some fake drama with somebody.
What I care about
which is exactly what he wanted to do with Triple P, by the way. He wanted to make fake drama, but as he explicitly says in the DMs, nothing as crazy as faking cancer, because that's too far. But he was okay with making actual fake, like, wrestling drama. As a 43-year-old man, he wanted to do that for profit. Not even for, like, fun content, just straight up to grift money. As he himself says, he calls it grifting in those DMs again.
Is actually going on in this situation with the YouTube
actual scammer, the DNA of a scammer, and he just doesn't want to embrace who he is. That's why he's always going to be miserable, because that's what happens when you don't embrace who you are. And when you can't embrace who you are, you will always give a fuck about what other people think about you, because they will be correct.
And by the way, I have shout outs to do. And
you need to liberate yourself, Phil. Just be the grifting, pathetic, toxic fuck you're always meant to be. Follow your soul and your heart. And be mean and spiteful and petty. The truth will set you free.
Andy's channel was unbanned with no strikes against it when it was flagged. Terms of service is different from copyright. I think this is a key point that people are not understanding. When it comes to copyright, there's a 3 strikes rule on YouTube.
Except when there isn't, and they hit you with like 5 strikes at a time at one point, and you just die. You instantly get nuked.
Where first strike, okay, it's like a warning. Second strike, you get things taken away. Third strike, your channel's banned until you get some of the strikes.
No, that's not what happens.
In terms of service.
When somebody wants to take you down, they just hit you with multiple strikes at once, and you're just gone. And then you need to go and write emails to YouTube fucking support and wait for somebody to grace you with their attention. There's legit channels that are multiple hundreds of thousands of subscribers large, and YouTube just nukes them. And they have to go and cry about it on Twitter, because that's the only way to get somebody to give a fuck. To make it like a public drama thing.
At any given moment, someone on YouTube who works for YouTube can say your channel violated terms of service and just shut your whole channel down. And all you can do is try to appeal and prove otherwise. And if you don't, your channel's gone. That's how YouTube's terms of service work. There's no levels of escalation. There's no 3 strikes, you're out. On YouTube, if you fuck up bad, you're done. You're toast. You're brown bread. That's just how it is. Okay? Exactly. Indefinitely suspended. And it's weird because depending on what you get shut down for, it looks different. Sometimes it could just say this channel's not available. Sometimes it'll say this channel's been terminated. Like I've seen different.
Oh, I forgot to play that part of the Review Tech clip where he calls me a fascist, by the way. That's insane. Actually insane.
Different things on YouTube.
But keep thinking that. I have no problem with people hating on me for shit that is literally not true. If that's your fanfic, at least I hope my dick is big while I'm fucking you in the ass in your fantasy.
It's like really egregious. It'll say
At least make that
your
true.
channel is terminated. That means you really are in bad shape and you may not ever get it reversed at all. In general, people who have their channels shut down usually eventually get them back. Even if you just let time expire, usually it's after a while, it won't be a big deal and you can get something reversed, okay? I've had things many years ago. I had things against the DSP Gaming channel, all right? That was like, oh, something I said, oh, they didn't like that. They flagged it. You wait a couple years, you appeal it, and then they'll remove it. Okay, so it's not endless, but sometimes you could get permanently terminated, okay?
Okay, so
so everyone is saying I do have a good understanding or a general understanding of what happened, okay?
it's terrible. Why would you
Why
would you even have this segment? Why would you have the segment? Because I don't even know if he's exactly true or exactly wrong. I think he's wrong on some things. But I just followed this shit on Twitter, so I know nothing about it. Like, realistically. I didn't even watch somebody stream on it. But it was pretty funny to watch people shit on the quartering. And watch him get progressively more and more miserable with each clip that I see about him. That was awesome. And that's all I care about. I don't care who's right, who's wrong. I don't give a fuck about any of the people involved. I just hope it's really funny and that it feeds my life force as a hater.
What happened here?
Because other people watch videos of cute puppies and kitties on the internet, and I watch videos of pathetic man-children seething and crying and falling apart mentally. And I love that.
As usual, Kino Casino went after the quartering like they go after everyone. Now, you guys know my opinion on this, right?
What is it?
Again, I've said the same
You're
thing
gay?
that the quartering said, that, listen, if they want to go after me, they want to go after my content, they want to go after my looks, they want to go after anything that I put in front of this camera every day, they have a right to.
Why you ban him then? Why did you have to ban him? Like everybody. When they point out things that are true. If they have the right to do it.
I'm the one who chooses to become a public figure and do this for a living.
And I would be perfectly fine if he simply said, I ban whoever the fuck is annoying to me. Instead of making it about some fucking rules and regulations and terms of service and you broke the fucking law in my country. Because you can ban people you don't fucking like. You can ban it if somebody's being an annoying spurg in your chat and you're like, okay, man, get the fuck out of here. And then you ban them and you never think about them ever again. Instead of making it about, like, mental gymnastics and stupid shit.
And I make a good living doing it, right? But that means...
Hey, money.
In front of the public eye. Scrutiny and spectacle is part of that. And
Since when?
Understand that and roll with it. And you have to have really thick skin to be a public streamer that's going to be successful because you're going to have...
Isn't this guy the same guy who wanted to unlolcow himself? I think it is. No TBS today. I do think, though, ALT is going to be streaming after I'm done streaming, and we're going to do TBS tomorrow with Mr. Ludacris.
People coming after you, all right? And there's not much that you can really do about it. You just got to accept that, all right? I knew that when I broke off my ties with Kino Casino a little over a year ago, that this was going to be...
like I said about embracing who you are, that is a core part of having thick skin, is being very, very confident in who you are as a person. And then whatever somebody tries to say, even if it's like about your looks, like about your personal life, or just straight up making up fan fiction about you, is just going to roll off your back like it's nothing. Because you know who you are, and you're confident about who you are. And Phil fundamentally doesn't really know who he is, and he tries to be something that he's not. And it just doesn't work out.
A year of harassment. And I said, I don't care because I'm not going to pay any attention to it. And I know that most of you out there also...
And it's definitely not one of those things where you can just speak it into existence. If you say, I don't care 50,000 times, eventually you will not care. No, it's a muscle that needs to be exercised. Confidence is something that you build up with experience, with practice, and with taking L's sometimes with defeat. So you just got to embrace it. And eventually you're going to become a person that you're confident about, and you're going to be confident in yourself and your identity.
Don't care. Anyone who's actually a fan of mine doesn't give a shit about this. So why would I care?
And I think why Triple P and Warski are successful in this is because as far as my impression is of Triple P, he is confident in himself, and he knows who he is and what he is. and what his job is. And he just does that and is that. And then it just is like easy to him. It's natural.
Let them say and do whatever they.
And it's the same with like Maximilian, with Justin Wong, with like so many people.
Let them make special.
And you can pretty much instantly tell that they are like this and that they feel like this. And there's so many people on the inverse online that are just fake and are afraid of being themselves because they're going to get judged or because they're just afraid.
Let them harass me and my family. Who gives a fuck? It doesn't affect me if I ignore it. And that's the truth. For a whole year, I ignored it, and it literally never affected me. The only time it ever did is when a bunch of idiotic morons would come into the chat.
Literally, by the way, how many days ago? 18 days ago, on the 1st of April, 2026, DSP did the April Fool stream, which was him coping after another video was made about him by Turkey Tom. The video already passed 1 million views, and he just needed to let it out. As he said it himself. He needed to get it off his chest, which is, if nothing bothers you, what do you have to get off your chest, my friend?
And spam with whatever they were doing that particular day. And I would say,
I don't care.
Oh my God, he doesn't care.
with my day, and we'd be good.
He doesn't care so hard. Just like his wife didn't care. The first time she was interviewed by him when they had the stupid Q&A. That's very, very first time. I'm talking like 2018, 19. She said that the trolling doesn't bother her. Then the Halloween stream happened, and it turned out that it did bother her a lot. Afterwards, when she came back and was recast as a fat Asian boy, she said it again. It did not bother her yet again. And it turns out that she left, and then DSP admitted that it did bother her. So obviously, it's not just about saying it. It's about genuinely, truly believing it and being comfortable with yourself. And none of them are. Because, I mean, look at him.
Now, to be honest with you, I think that's what any intelligent adult should do. Okay? That's my take. The best way to put up with an internet bully is to just fucking ignore them. Okay? There's a difference between what Kino Casino does and what other people do. And here's what I mean by that.
Who are other people?
Kino Casino talks shit. Kino Casino tries to expose personal shit, right? They really are an internet drama show. They're trying to be like TMZ on the internet. They're kind of like what Keemstar used to do with Drama Alert, maybe times 10 in some cases. They're like the new group doing it that's hot and popular for doing it, correct? I think it's a good assessment, okay? People find what they do entertaining or whatever.
Or whatever.
Ignore it. Not much is going to happen, all right?
What do you think is going to happen? Like, what do you think is going to happen? He's done so much to feed them over and over again. Like, this here segment, they're literally going to watch it if they haven't already. I don't know. They're going to watch it and get like half an hour to, well, not half an hour. They're going to get an hour and a half out of this and shit on him. And then they're going to watch him play something else and shit on him.
My case, right? I ignored it. Did Kino Casino come after me in my livelihood?
What does that mean? Like, DMCA strike him? No, that would be below the belt.
Did they try to get my channel shut down? Did they try to take money out of the mouths of my wife and my cat and me? Did they try to
mouths?
You know what I'm saying? Did they try to get me shut down? No, they didn't do anything like that. What the truth is, I think they understand the game. Okay, and what do I mean by that? They understand that if they keep it going, if they just keep it they can keep making content, right? If you shut down the person you're making fun of, how?
Why would he even suggest that at any point they would think about like deplatforming DSP? Why would he ever think that's a possibility? That's just like a straight up a fake narrative, like a made up bullshit narrative.
Your own purposes, your own profits. You need that person to keep making content so they can keep making content on them and profit from it. Okay? Some detractors don't get that. Actual detractors will try to do fucked up
Actual
stuff.
detractors?
They'll try to steal money. They'll try to shut you down. They'll try to hit you.
Oh my god, they're gonna... Yeah, we got the super crazy mention. They're gonna try and steal money. Which he literally did, though. He actually did that.
try to do messed up stuff to ruin your reputation that actually does hurt your business.
I love that one of the last things he ever did on the internet as super crazy, that fat Mark, is apologize to me on Pescator's show, which I do not accept, by the way. That's a fake-ass apology. I needed him to actually start crying. And if you check his Twitter, his last tweets are getting curb stomped by me. And I love that. I love that. I live for that shit. Curb stomping fat bastards online.
I don't think
it's godlike.
Casino has ever done that. They just wanted to make a buck on my name, and so they do so. Okay, do I agree with that? No. Do I think that's immoral? Yes. Would I do it myself? Of course not. But I can't really stop them.
Wait, you wouldn't do it yourself? You wouldn't take down anybody making fun of you? Like you wanted to do to many detractors and just straight up sue them in real life? Like, the Quartering isn't even suing him for, like, defamation or slander or whatever DSB wanted to sue for. He just DMCA striked him. Or, like, community guidelines. Allegedly, he did that. We don't even know.
And I'm not going to go to extreme measures to try to shut them down from doing it. I'm just going to say, ignore it and move on with my day. I'm good.
Yep, ignore it.
I'm happy. I'm successful. Why do I give a shit about what you're saying about me when I'm still successful, right? I don't know why the Quartering is taking a different opinion on this or a different direction. I'm actually, like, a little lost.
Because he's a fat cuck, allegedly.
That was so egregious that he felt that he's taking this into his own hands. Again,
because they exposed him, and he was no longer the cool badass. He was the fat cuck that he is. Like, they took the mask off and ridiculed him. That's all it takes. Like with Styx, Hex, and Hammer, that's another one of the cool badasses turned out to be trash, idiot, loser. Like, so many of those. Left, right, and center.
I should say this for the record. Apparently, he publicly...
Like, iDubbbz was one of those, but he kind of exposed himself. He was like, hey, you guys, by the way, I'm a fucking cuck, and I'm a bitch, and I actually, all the stuff that I build a career off of, I don't mean any of that. I don't stand for anything at all. I stand for whatever my wife tells me I stand for, because I'm a good husband. I'm a good person. He's the type of guy to develop sympathy and empathy at the age of 33. Like DSP. One of those.
Even though he's on record with a conversation with Josh Moon outright saying, I will do it. I will use my power to do this. He claims he hasn't done it. He's tried to show that he hasn't flagged any channels on his streams and stuff like that. So he's trying to say it's not me. Okay? But, like I said, who else would it have been unless you have someone who's really trying to take advantage of this particular timing and situation to do it? And wouldn't that be an incredible coincidence that all of this stuff was already lined up to happen? And now someone jumped on it at exactly the right time to make it look like the Quartering did it all and it wasn't.
It's not. No, it's not that deep. It could have been anybody, just like when DSP does shit like that. And then Superhound, whoa, this guy copyright struck me. What a fucking surprise.
He's just the most unlucky dude on the planet. Maybe he is. Maybe it really is someone framing him and he's not doing it. I don't.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't think anyone does. We're all just guessing and assuming based on the information that's been made public on the internet, right? But here's the thing. Now we're actually going to get to the real meat of the issue and the opinion.
Oh, finally we get to the opinion. Okay, this is the opinion piece, the editorial.
So, like I said, my opinion is if you don't like someone, if you want to go back at them and start a feud and benefit from it, that's one way to go at it. The other way is to ignore them.
What one way? So,
I do not believe in attacking.
Wait. So one of the ways of starting a feud with somebody and beefing with them online is to ignore them, and the other way is to deplatform them. That was an opinion. Hold on, I want to get a replay of this so you don't think I'm taking shit out of context.
If you want to go back at them,
hold on.
Real meat of the issue and the opinion, all right? So, like I said, my opinion is if you don't like someone, if you want to go back...
And I know he wanted this to be a literal, like, middle-of-the-road opinion where it's like, well, I'm not for one person and I'm not for the other person. I'm the based god on the middle. But it ended up being, like, the worst of both opinions.
At them,
Okay, again.
Like I said, my opinion is if you don't like someone, if you want to go back at them and start a feud and benefit from it, that's one way to go at it.
So one way to go at it is to deplatform them and copyright strike them and take them down by force if you don't like what they're saying about you.
Other way is to ignore them.
And the other way at beefing with somebody is to not beef with them and just not do it at all.
I do not believe in attacking someone's livelihood.
Oh, okay. So he didn't mean to deplatform them.
I do not believe in attacking.
I guess he meant to beef with them. Okay.
You know, business source of income, whatever you may say it is. I don't believe in that at all. And particularly, I don't believe in it if you're actually doing it with underhanded means. For example, let's say that the quartering actually felt like Kino Casino was slandering him or defaming him with the things that they were saying publicly on their show. Well, he has a legal right to take them to court for that.
Oh, I'm so fucking sick of lolcows suing each other for dumb shit lolcows say on the internet. I'm so fucking tired of the court's time being fucking wasted with bullshit from loser idiots online who all shit the bed. All of these boys' diapers are full as fuck and they're constantly suing each other. All these fucking stupid bums.
There's a court system in place.
The court system.
This kind of thing. You get a lawyer, you lawyer up, you show.
This guy said on a live stream that I'm a fat cuck. Your Honor, I'm not a fat cuck. It was all consensual.
What's been said, you say this is all defamatory or slander, whatever it is, because I don't know. It would also be international law because they broadcast from Canada and Kick is based in Canada, so you'd have to have a U.S.-Canada law thing. We have to figure it out. But that's the avenue that he could have taken.
So fucking lame.
Let's legally go into this.
Yeah, let's go into the court, and we're gonna waste their time with complaining about how Triple P said that Quartering's wife takes cream pies from his bowl. And let's post the clips. Let's all watch the clips in the courtroom. Your Honor, exhibit number 1. Let's get some subs. Ding, 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 ding. He's a cuck.
Gay! He's gay! He's gay!
That would have been such an awesome time in court.
I feel like I've been, slighted.
Cuck alert! Cuck alert!
This way.
Alleged, by the way. All of this is alleged.
If he decided not to do that, but instead,
for fuck's sake. Yeah, let's waste everybody's time with bullshit.
On you. Like a sleight of hand almost, right? Like, I'm going to see that Andy's channel's unbanned, and I'm going to get it rebanned, and then as it's being rebanned, I'm then going to flag another channel that we all know isn't owned by Andy, but convince someone at YouTube that it is, and then say that it's ban evading.
Yeah, let's do all that, sure. How about maybe the Quartering should have leaked his DMs and call it the Quartering 666 character assassination stream, and he should have invited DSP. Like the Super Gout brothers should have united to go against Kino Casino and rob them yet again.
That's pretty.
Should have done that.
Like that's some Dick Dastardly, curly mustache villain tying a woman and tying her to the fucking train tracks kind of level of shit. Like that's some fucking underhanded, dirty shit. And I guess my question would be, how the hell did he pull it off? Who does he have on the inside at YouTube working this stuff? Because, again, from everything we've been told up to now, the Kino Casino Clips channel was never, ever owned or controlled by Andy. Maybe we've been lied to, and maybe it was. But if it wasn't, that YouTube channel should have a registration of a name and an address if it's made ad revenue. The AdSense account has a name and an address, and as long as
of course,
registered to
yeah, we're gonna go find them in real life.
Content is on the channel, you can't get that channel for ban evasion.
But the AdSense, I can just do exactly what DSP did and make an AdSense for my girlfriend, or make an AdSense for my mom or my dad, which is exactly what this guy did. When his AdSense got banned the first time, he made a Pandalian AdSense, and he used hers. Because he's awesome.
Okay? However, I will say this. I feel like, sadly, being such a public spectacle like they are, Kino Casino kind of worked against themselves in this situation, and here's what I mean. I know the way YouTube works, okay?
No, you don't.
Works is
No, you don't. You don't even know how to get views. That's why you need to make stupid edits of yourself that don't get any views and are pointless.
YouTube only cares about the legality of a situation based on the information it has. So, the moment that Kino Casino clips got flagged and shut down for ban evasion, all YouTube will care about is speaking to the person who is legally registered as the person who owns the channel, period. And literally no input from anyone else matters.
So they can just tell the person what to say?
They know legally only that person is the legal party involved. They don't give a shit about what anyone else says. So when the entire internet started flagging the Team YouTube Twitter account, and you had people saying, oh, I'm going to go out and reach behind the scenes, and I'm going to do this and that, that just made the situation 10 times worse. Because all YouTube wants to do is talk directly to the person who owns the channel to get to the bottom of the situation. They don't want to be inundated with 7,000 people bothering them with bullshit that they don't understand. So I actually feel like the whole public outcry that happened, it helped the casino because now they have the public on their side. And from what I'm to understand, they've had some of the most profitable streams they've ever had in their history.
From what I am to understand. Somebody told you how much money Kino Casino made? From what I am to understand. Where did you understand that from?
Weeks as a result of this. But at the same time, and the whole process of getting this channel unbanned, I think it worked against them. Because knowing how YouTube works, all that white noise going on, they don't want to be involved in that shit at all. All they want to do is talk directly to the person who legally owns it, see evidence that they own it or don't. Like right now, in my opinion, the best way to go about it would have been don't talk about it yet. Say we're working on it, and when it's resolved, we'll let everybody know. And then have their editor, if he indeed is the person who owns the channel, go to YouTube and say, here's all my information to prove my identity. Here's my AdSense. Here's this. I am not Andy. I don't know why you think I am, but legally, here's the evidence. And then
I'm not Andy. My name is Andrew. Andrew Warzowitz. Yep. I'm not Andy Wartsky at all. What are you thinking?
You needed to get a lawyer up, and have the lawyer get involved so the lawyer can have notaries and everything prove that this guy is who he is and he's not Andy. And then through that method, I think that the channel could have gotten unbanned. And if you want to know my...
Yeah, my name is Dandy. I'm Dandy Snortsky.
Because it was such a big public...
I'm a totally different guy. Look, I have a mustache. Andy Wartsky doesn't have a mustache. My mustache is very big and real.
Become so convoluted. And for what I'm going to understand also, that I guess they already did their appeal, and the appeal got denied.
Damn, you understand a lot about this. Where'd you know all this from?
20 chances to appeal. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Do you?
Do it like the one time, and if you can get it cleared up, great. And if not, you're screwed. So I think what happened is they rushed to appeal right away, thinking, oh no, we're in the good. You know, this is no problem. And it actually backfired. Because they had all this public spectacle.
This is such a long-ass segment. I didn't expect this to be that long.
Maybe it might have made the situation worse. And that sucks because that's a channel that had tons of following, had tons of, views and stuff. And that's stuff that they're going to lose. And if they're going to do it again, they have to build it up again. And what's to say, whatever happened, right? What's to say it might not happen again? Like, let's say that this editor decides to make another channel, or another person decides to make another channel, and this is their new clips channel. What's to say someone doesn't try to do it again? What they really need to do, which I don't know if they have the ability to do, they need to get Andy's channel unbanned. Because that seems to be the root cause of all of their problems right now. If that channel gets unbanned, then they can't have anyone saying that there's any kind of ban evasion. But how do you get it unbanned? Why was Andy's channel banned to begin with? Okay? So, in my opinion, the best way to go about taking care of internet bullying and trolling is
ignore it, like Phil. Yep.
You choose to go back and clap back and
like the troll streams he does. He wants to do both though.
Option. At least that's what everyone is saying. I don't know if there's evidence, but that's what everyone is saying, is that he took another option and he's done this underhanded stuff on YouTube to try to get back, and now he's flagging other channels as well, supposedly.
Allegedly. Have to say that. He's gonna sue you.
But people are saying, yeah, this is the case. This is what's happening. Okay? I don't stand for that. And here's why. When you abuse the system, a couple things happen. Number one, you expose the system for its shortcomings. If the quartering actually has found a way to abuse YouTube's system and fool it into thinking that someone's ban evading, that's a bad thing. We need YouTube systems to work and be safe. We can't have people abusing them, because then it leads to my second point. Other people will now take advantage. Do you see what I'm saying? If this indeed is what happened and it worked, what's to stop someone else now from stepping up and saying, well, he found the loophole?
Is he gonna bring up how somebody else was allegedly striking people on his behalf? Or is he not? Because every time he wants to make an example, he talks about the catfish and a bunch of other shit that people proved is false, and he didn't do it. Is he gonna do that? Is he gonna bring that up? Or maybe he won't.
For us to use it on everyone we don't like. And all of a sudden, big YouTubers getting shut down for ban evasion when they're not actually evading anything, right? So that's a huge problem for everyone. That's not just a problem for the quartering. That's not just a problem for the casino or any of these clip channels. That's a problem for literally every YouTuber who's ever uploaded to YouTube.
Except for Phil, because Phil is bulletproof.
You know, it needs to be closed.
Bulletproof Burnell.
All right? It's that simple. Okay? So, you guys know my opinion on the casino. I don't like them. I don't like the content they make. They bully me. I just ignore them.
But you like them, though. You like them when it benefited you. You loved them. Loved them. He was in their chat in the middle of the night, pay-pigging. He wanted to gift subs. He wanted to be... He was their biggest fan. Actually, their biggest fan. Out of all the people that they've made fun of, he was the guy that fucking loved getting made fun of.
My opinion. If you're already happy and successful, why...
So what happened? They just called your wife fat and that was it?
So that's what I don't understand about the whole situation. If this is true, because again, this is all just speculation. If it's true, then why did the quartering take the route that he did?
Because he's allegedly a fat cuck?
Why does it matter what they say about him? Just go on your merry way and ignore those jokers. You know? Like most people do. I'll admit some people do go back and clap back at them and get into feuds with them, and they love that because that just gives them more content, right? Just ignore them and move on, and that's fine. But he chose a different path, and I don't know, man. I don't know what happened there. I don't.
Yeah, he was doing push-ups for Triple P. Actual push-ups, and he would walk the runway for him. Oh, man, he was so cucked.
Shout-outs, and then let's get set up for Pragmata, okay?
Shout Gouts.
You just got it.
What was your opinion? That it's bad to do bad things?
Did a $20
that he may or may not have done.
Pragmata is fantastic. Game of the year contender for sure. I played 4 or 5 hours. I can't wait to see your reactions. All right. Sounds like a plan. It sounds like I'm definitely going to be playing it in a moment and giving you my take on it. Thank you, Abdullah.
Sure. So let's get on the next thing, which is what is the next thing, actually. Let's actually check out Mimology 101, but not this one, the DSP one. The Crimson Desert. Oh, yeah, he did. He played the Crimson Desert. Oh, this was the other boss. It's not the Crow Caller. The Crow Caller with somebody else. Let's check out Snort Hogan. Oh, yeah, the edited segment. So DSP started editing his own clips. If you can see this one is really hot. Almost 340 views for 4 hours. This is what it looks like. The Pragmata gameplay edit. He wants to make those now. Well, it's not he wants to make those now, but somebody is making those now for him. Did I see the Johnny Somali get sent to labor camp? Not only did he get sentenced to 6 months in a labor camp-styled prison in South Korea, but there is some people that want to plead and essentially ask the court for a more strict and longer sentence. So things might even get worse for him. Because 6 months for Johnny Somali, come on. He needs infinite months. Can we do infinite months? Please. That would be great.
Foresight Phil Burnell. What Jer did was wrong. Or maybe it wasn't Dude Snorts.
Yeah, that's kind of like that. It's, well, you don't even know. You don't even know. Big ups. Also, movie sign for this one.
Baller alert.
Phil, I don't care about these people. Then proceeds to spend 30 minutes talking about how much he doesn't care.
Well, people wanted his opinion, dude. Come on. When you're a really cool guy, people want your opinion. Now, that wasn't North Korea. It was South Korea. If it was North Korea, you would never hear about him ever again.
Called The Gossip Show, where Phil recites whatever he's overheard in the bathroom while taking a bunnies.
Well, it was also what he gathered from it, so it may or may not be true. That's why he had to ask his chat. Chat, is this true? The thing that I'm claiming right now? I don't know. Big ups Lemonhead, 26 months, dude. And big ups Jeff S for the subscription style. So this is his video, the edited video for Pragmata. I guess this is just like highlights. Let's see what his highlights are.
New IP from Capcom called Pragmata. What's it about? I don't know.
Yeah. If he seems very fake and clownish, that's because he's farming clips. He's trying to farm himself for edits.
I live in a cave on a mountain like a hermit. I don't know what this game is about. So we're going to find out today for the first time. Yes, standard difficulty. For the record, I have absolutely no idea how this game plays. I have no clue what we're about to do. So let's see. Something's coming. It's coming straight for us. Oh my God, everyone get out of the way. It's going to hit us. Stop!
Yeah, look at how entertaining he is.
Thoughts so far. I'm already being asked my thoughts so far. Oh, it's terrible. It's way too talky of a game.
Get out.
Graphics...
Because that's the great thing about him. He has no idea what entertaining on YouTube actually is because he doesn't watch YouTube and he doesn't care. For him, it's just a machine that prints money. So it's very interesting to watch him pretend to be entertaining without even knowing what that is.
Good, but it's all cutscene right now, so definitely
he's trying to be like 2011 DSP minus the racism.
Okay, here we go. First,
or I don't know. He might get super racist in this one.
Pretty good. I like how they left you behind. Why did they leave without you? What a bunch of dickheads. Come back here. You amazing assholes. Well, no evidence of anything bad yet. You see just abandoned, but nothing here.
Not gonna lie. Kinda digging the view from here, too.
Hey, look at that. Look at the planet. That's cool. Earth is right there.
Thanks, though.
Yeah, when do we shoot stuff? Enough blabbing. Like I said.
Oh.
Can't do anything but run around. I can't do anything else. So what are we standing here staring?
This is prime example that even if you made an edit of DSP that is supposedly funny, you couldn't make it entertaining because he's not entertaining. Like, what is this? It's just DSP gameplay minus the worst parts.
I can't even.
And it's still bad.
I'm stuck. What the? I'm not doing anything right now. Oh, okay.
Time to test out your thrusters.
So you run with left thumbstick, you jump with A.
And this again, in his montage, he's figuring out the controls.
To get up here.
Okay, there's like a stamina meter, I see.
Really?
Construction still underway.
What's that? Luna filament. Refined from a mineral unique to the moon known as lunum. Luna filament can absorb and copy any information it comes in contact with, required for various upgrades in the shelter. Lunum. Thanks for leaving the lunum all around for me. I appreciate that. So what do we do now? Do we
if you say it again, it's going to be funnier. Say it again. Lunum.
No? Oh, the blue. Oh, so there's no yellow tape in this game? It's blue. It's blue tarps. See,
oh, you're going to get used to it. Come on. It's not that bad.
All right, everyone, remember. This is going to be hard to remember. We're so used to yellow tape, we got to look for blue tarps, okay?
Our first level starts. We teach a theme throughout the level.
Oh, he's owning the meme.
Turning point. We reward a new item. We give you a clear break to explore.
The meme owner.
I want you to watch what the player does here as he boats around.
Blue tarps, blue tarps.
It's so funny. Yeah, this is awesome. And here, I don't know. It's just I don't know what this is supposed to be. I guess it's supposed to be oboe shoes. If you know oboe shoes, it's a guy that does this, like literally this. So he plays a game, goes through the whole game, and makes a funny montage of playing the game and doing commentary. Is this
of Honor reboot from 2010? Oh my God, I can't believe the helicopter died in the pre-rendered cutscene, not even the gameplay. It got killed pre-rendered. That's pretty bad. 6 months earlier, we know you're really curious as to what situation led to the helicopter getting shot down. What could it possibly be?
Except Oboe Shoes tries to be funny and, in my opinion, succeeds. And he's interesting in one of those channels where he plays a bunch of trash games. Like the Amy, this is a terrible game, but he tries to make it entertaining. And for 10 minutes, like the video is like 10 minutes long, and it's pretty much the whole playthrough of the game, condensed into like funny and entertaining videos.
Well, let me
so anyways, this is
+hours of gameplay. All right. It's got some editing there, some highlights. You might like
It's him talking about it.
Right now, the latest video on the channel again. I hope that you guys will give it a look. And obviously, let me know what you think. Okay.
Like, for me, this is another one of those, you know, when the shorts hype was around the corner and he loved making YouTube shorts. When DSP Reacts was a thing and he loved reacting to stuff. The 2 days in which he did DS Politics when he loved being political, allegedly. And so. It's one of those trends. And eventually he understands and realizes, okay, this is not doing anything for me because I'm trash and no one cares about what I do, so I'm just going to beg for money for the rest of my life.
Maybe this is something that I will continue to do with content on the channel if it pans out, meaning if people actually watch it and like it, and if it's helping the channel. All right, if it's not, then I might not continue to do this. I did this with Street Fighter 6 last week. I've now done it with Mouse PI for Hire, and I'm probably going to be doing it with other stuff too, depending on how it's received. You know, I dropped the video in the middle of the night, and so basically it didn't get a lot of views, being honest with you. The video right now...
Oh, it's already bad. He already dislikes it. No, you're not even supposed to say this. Even if you think it's bad, never talk badly about your content. Because if there's anyone, by default, who is supposed to enjoy your content, it should be you. Never say that you had a shitty stream or you have nothing to talk about. Or at least, because it seems like you're not trying and you don't care. Which is true, but we're not supposed to know it.
I'll look at it over here. It'll be easier so I don't screw up my setup.
Hey, we got the Weekend song. Can you hear that? Blinding Lights in the background. But it's in fake AI version. Because, you know, copyright.
9 views in 10 hours. But that's only been 10 hours. So, as the highlighted video on the channel, hopefully it would pick up.
Ooh, I'm gouty in the night.
Give me their honest feedback on it. Do you like...
no.
...style of video? Over the years, everyone...
I mean, on one hand... I would love for people to gas him up, telling him that it's awesome and that he should do 1 million of those. Because he's going to end up wasting his time doing 1 million of those videos and no one caring about him. But on the other hand, I want him to realize that even in the most refined sense, in the most refined format of video he can make, he's still boring as fucking trash.
Well, he said...
And I wanted to see the disappointment in his eyes as he admits that it fails. Just like I loved seeing him admit that DS Politics failed, that the shorts failed, that DSP Reacts failed, that KO Gaming failed. I just love seeing him admit that he failed.
Phil, why don't you do highlights? Why don't you do these montages? Why don't you do this stuff, right? So here it is. It's there. And by the way, how do you like that? How do you like that customized animation for Mouse?
Whoa, you guys love that?
So
you should pay for it more.
Thank you guys for checking out the content yesterday. The streams went excellent. Hoping for another great solid day today. So let's get going. I'll be honest with you. I'm happy that they finally fixed it because I've now streamed on Kick for nearly 2 years, right? I started...
It's like, okay, let's think about it. And you guys watch YouTube as well, so you know probably what makes a video entertaining and good. And I've been watching YouTube since I can remember. So I think I've got an idea of what people like. So let's say somebody watches that video and is like, whoa, this guy is okay. I'm just gonna subscribe now. Once they subscribe, they're looking for, what, 6 to 8 videos a day? That they probably will not care about at least half of those. They will have zero interest in. So again, you start thinking about it. It's like, do I want to see that guy in my sub feed alongside all the Angry Joe videos that I love and I love watching every day? And the other people that I love? And for this guy to be shitting up my subs feed? Do I want to see that? Is this the type of stuff I want to see? Probably not. Then you're going to think about, okay, I actually can put up with those videos coming up in my feed. So you click on one of them, and the gameplay sucks. Like, the gameplay sucks, the commentary sucks and is not engaging. At many points, you would even probably not even know that the video is playing if you're listening to it in the background, because he would be quiet and it's just dead air. The podcast sucks. And chances are he's not going to talk about things that you care about. He's just going to talk about himself. Like, this is impossibly... it's impossible to watch as a casual YouTube enjoyer or as an average viewer. You need to be specifically mentally groomed by DSP to put up with that content or just hate watch him. But even if you're going to hate watch him, You're going to watch somebody who is presenting and packaging the whole experience in a more digestible way. You're going to be watching Memology because those videos are like 10, 15 minutes long. You're going to be watching Snort Hogan because it says what it is in the title and you click on it and you watch the video and that's all you need. You're going to watch Duty because those videos are still shorter and more concise. You're going to watch who else? Like whatever like the more condensed and digestible version of a DSP stream would be. So what, like who in the end is going to watch DSP? Some dudes that have watched, that have known about him since 2011? They're going to watch him anyways. They don't care about if he edits his stupid videos in a slightly less trash way. Doesn't care. It doesn't matter. So it's all like futile effort.
The fall of 2024. And I hate to be, transparent about it, but I will be. As people know, a lot of people who support my content get harassed. Just because you support DSP, people might come after your channel, your social media, nasty comments, thumbs down bullshit, right? People have wanted to do anonymous gifting on Kick for years. But what's happened is when they try to do it, it reveals their real name when they do it. So there was no point in saying anonymous when in the pop-ups it would say, oh, here's the person who did it. They finally fixed it. So now as you can see, all that happens is it says that these people all got a sub for a month. And it hides the person's identity. So now you can safely do anonymous gifting, which is awesome.
Oh, sure. I didn't know that was a thing, but I guess it is.
Are very appreciated. Can we get a RimWorld fails montage? Well, the villain, we'll see. Like I said, I'm interested in doing so much new stuff. I'm listening to feedback. I'm trying to give you guys what you want. All right? I've gotten feedback that said we want some montage content rather than always watch.
In other words, support these videos. Go and force yourself to watch a bunch of trash videos and like leave them in the background or whatever he wants you to do so you can make it worth it for him to make more trash videos that you're going to have to force yourself to watch. Literally.
Watching the raw content, if you can do some like montage and things like that, then, maybe more people would come to the channel and just watch the highlights, right? And then if they're interested, they'd go to the raw plate.
But I just showed you the highlights. I just showed you what the highlights were. It's like a DSP stream without the most insufferable parts and shoutouts, which is still boring. It's still boring. And him like pretending to be his idea of what an entertaining streamer is.
Ever.
It's like, nah, man, you're not going to cut it like that.
We're going to see what happens. Okay, if people actually, bite at this idea and will watch the content, then...
If they bite.
But here's the truth. It's a lot of work.
For who? Is it a lot of work for you? You don't edit those videos together. How is it a lot of work?
And it doesn't get a lot of views. For example...
And not a lot of views. He expects it to get a lot of views right off the bat. He expects it to get like 5,000 views just because it's Phil. And you should know who Phil is. Because you should. Please do.
We put out last week, which was the Street Fighter 6, me quitting Street Fighter 6 a week ago.
Yeah, he's not willing to do any grind because he already convinced himself that he has grinded enough. And once you convince yourself that you've grinded enough to where you're entitled to success, that's just where you're going to be, and you're just going to be entitled.
I think it was well done. Okay, it highlighted me completely crashing out, sucking at the game and saying, I quit, I'm done with this crap. People who watched it liked it. It has a whopping 3,600 views in a week.
Whoa. Oh, that's bad?
Do you think that 3,600 views, but by the way, that results in about $9 of profit for me.
That is your problem. That is your problem. Because you make one fucking video and it doesn't have instant success and you start crying. We're addressing the issue right now.
Do you think that's worth the effort that went into the video?
What effort went into the video? What exactly did you do? He didn't even say he edited it himself. What effort went into that from your end, buddy? Come on.
What do you think? No. That's the answer. No. But
Well, sometimes you should invest your time and effort into something that will not immediately pay off. Because if you do it enough, it will pay off. Like, if you grind hard enough, it might not get instant results, but it might eventually. Because many of those channels, and the way YouTube works nowadays, is you might make I don't know, like 15, 20 videos that pretty much nobody's going to care about, or they're going to get pretty low views. But eventually, one of those videos is going to go hot, and it's going to pick up steam, and it's going to go get shown into people's feeds, and they're going to enjoy it. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to go back and watch a bunch of your old videos. And that's just how it works.
My hopes is that if I continue to make this style of
But no, he wants it already. He wants it done because he was popular 15 years ago when YouTube was a completely different website than it is now. So he feels like it's owed to him. The king demands that you make it worth his time, even if that means you're going to go and force yourself to watch his stupid videos.
that it would actually get some eyes on it. People would start to realize, oh, Phil's doing these highlights and he's doing these montages now. And they'll come by and start to watch those, and it'll get its own audience as opposed to just people who are coming by to watch the raw gameplay, which is usual. Ladies and gentlemen, I just received another 5 gifted subs from the anonymous sub-gift. A replica game cartridge.
Hold on, what are we doing now?
I like to...
Oh, this just gets cut out.
Draw your attention to this.
Oh, this... Hold on, I forgot I'm watching the Snort Hogan video.
The price is insane. So this is essentially a replica game cartridge. Okay? $90 for one game in 2026? Now you might say, well, that's because it's a collector's item and they're bringing it back, they're manufacturing it. Yeah, but you have to understand something. All of these games have been available emulated for free online for over 25 years. I remember in the late 90s, early 2000s, I was...
Okay, yeah, we get it. We get it. Next topic. Neo Geo bullshit. Skip. Skip this, my liege.
Okay.
Let's skip to the king crying more.
With me is because many years ago...
Oh, this is just the quartering shit again.
Like they are. Kino Casino kind of...
Yep. Okay, we're done with that. Let me tell you something, brother. I'm gay. Oh my god, it's Gay Phil's music. Anyways, the Mega Man Bustathon. Let's hear what he has to say about that.
And I even have 2 new animations.
Snort. I got the drip. Go.
In fact, I have specialized font for it, and I even have 2 new animations.
Wait, is he using Comic Sans for the font? He's actually using Comic Sans.
On the stream today for the premiere of Mouse PI. And they're going to be playing if you gift a sub on Kick or randomized if you do a super chat lower than $5. So much like the other ones that have been random in the rotation, we got 2 new animations just for Mouse PI today. I hope that we'll see them. Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. He needed to tell you hint, hint. This greasy fat fuck. Hint, hint, you guys. I hope that we're gonna see the animations that cost money. Hint, 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 hint. But then he laughed, which means he was joking and not actually asking for money.
I do have a second update, but I forgot to add it. Let me see if I can add it now.
Oops, this got muted because DSP got claimed for the music that he pays for. He pays to get a license to use music that gets him claimed anyways. That's how based and awesome he is. That's why everybody loves Phil, because he's really smart.
The discussion that we had yesterday. Okay, let me see if I can snag this and show it to you.
Sounds good to me. Come on, snag it.
Because I forgot to...
He's a snagger.
Just do it on the fly right now.
Hey, big ups Torakov for 25 months, dude.
I guess you can see it now. We've been talking about the next marathon. And you guys said if I was going to do the Mega Man Marathon on May 1st, that you would...
Whoa.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of this?
Whoa! Oh my god, this is very difficult to read. So this one says... well, hey, big ups Yosef, 24 months says, what the fuck? Why is there not enough Sway? 1 out of 10 Meerkat. This week's been so much Sway. I'm about to crash out. It's been like 3 streams, dude. Come on. And all of them have been on company time, which I love doing. Always steal from your company. And time theft is the best theft. So, yes, this May 1st, DSP's Mega Bust Space ING Marathon.
You got
Mega Bust.
If you want to do it, we'll do it. Seriously.
What do you mean if you want to do it?
It'll be a
With
fun day.
animations too. He didn't tell the dents you could only see the new animations if you tip between $1 minus $5. What?
But he did though. He did say they were going to be random. He just said they were going to be randomized if you tip under $1. So is that what you mean? I think that's what you mean.
Okay. We'll get through Mega Man 8. We'll probably play 9 and 10. Yes, I'll be drinking and.
But like that's kind of the thing with him. If you make everything about money, eventually you're going to be willingly or unwillingly, knowingly or unknowingly scamming somebody, because then they're going to pay for something, and your elaborate, weird rules about getting paid stuff is just going to go over your head. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, but I just say that.
Fun.
Oh, hold on. If you tip between 1 to 5, then it was a super chat. I think that was... Okay, you may or may not told it.
What you guys want? If you got,
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if that's true though.
All right, but the thing is, like, I would like to return to Mega Man and get those games done. I think, due to the timing, I think maybe it would work. All right, so we'll see. Okay. Excuse me. We also have an update in regards to the game's lineup. So if you were not paying attention yesterday or particularly last night, all right. We played Retro Rewind last night for what will now be the final time until new content comes out for the game. You might say, wait, what happened? Well, basically...
Okay, yeah, we heard that.
It's just not that interesting anymore. Tomorrow night's late stream, RimWorld is going to be Sunday night's late stream. Be sure to be here for the streams to engage and support with them, to let me know that you want me to keep playing them, because they're...
Yeah, again, we do that weird shit.
Being replaced by other games because we need more time to focus on.
And I think he hit both goals, but like I said last time, it's a permanent hostage situation. Eventually, they're not going to hit a goal, and the one guy that's pay-pigging him a lot is not going to pay-pig him a lot, and that's going to happen. It literally will happen. So, they're on borrowed time. RimWorld is impossible to complete, so eventually it's not going to hit a goal, and it's going to get killed, murdered, and destroyed. And Retro Rewind, that's pretty much already happened with it because he ran out of content.
Other games we're playing. All right, we're going to watch it. I'm going to give you my live reaction.
And Crimson Desert in particular is really funny because he obviously hates playing it, but people pay-pig him, I guess, out of spite, which is kind of weird. But he also has, like, I guess, fans that love watching him struggle and try and figure shit out. Today, I'm not going to watch any gameplay of this because the puzzles, which I thought would be the only interesting part to watch him do, people just straight up tell him what to do. Immediately. Before he's even, like, encountered the puzzle, there's a chat message from the Void guy that tells him exactly what to do. And that completely makes it pointless. You might as well not have done any of those.
Action to the Street Fighter movie trailer 2026, not Street Fighter from the 1990s. For the record, the Street Fighter movie from the 1990s is a guilty pleasure of mine. I went to the movie theater with my dad to see it when I was young. And we saw this movie together and laughed our butts off because, to be honest, the Street Fighter movie is not good. It's one of those movies that's so bad, it's good. Does that make sense? Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes, it's like a DSP stream.
The lines. Raul Julia arguably taking the movie way too seriously, but it actually works. And just a whole bunch of comedic mishaps with the way that they cast the movie and everything. Kylie Minogue's Cammy, right? It's still an entertaining watch to this day. If you've never seen the 1990 Street Fighter movie, I will recommend you at least give it a watch in your lifetime. For some people like me, it's actually a tried and true funny movie. I keep watching it over and over, all right? But I've always said, why don't they take this seriously? Like, if you didn't know, in the Street Fighter movie, guess what's not in it? Street fighting. There's 0 street fights in the Street Fighter movie. So I wonder if with this new one, if they're taking it seriously or not. The thing is, with such an insane wide cast of characters and a plot, like, what could the plot of this movie possibly be? Right? I don't know.
A tournament.
We're about to find out. Hopefully they explain it in the trailer what the movie's.
The easiest to do is just have a tournament.
Is it actually about a series of street fights or a league of street fighting? Is it about M. Bison taking over the world? Why is Dan Hibiki even in it? I don't know. Ready? Let's find out. Let's just watch it now. The Street Fighter movie trailer. My honest reaction. Let's go.
Uh-oh. Already doesn't like it. Naked woman alert.
Yo, Dalzim is buff. Dalzim was fucking ripped. Did you see that shit? Okay, here's Cody. Okay, wait a minute. How do you go back a frame? Oh,
I don't know, YouTube man.
Look at Cody Rhodes. Dude, so Dalzim looks good. He looks fucking buff as shit. And then here's Cody Rhodes as Guile. Oh my god, he looks so bad.
I mean, it's literally Cody Rhodes with a fake haircut. Like, they didn't even try.
Terrible.
It's like DSP's Ken Masters cosplay / Halloween costume.
Look how stupid that looks. Is he doing a flash kick? He is. Oh.
Oh, come on. Come on, bro.
Let's go flex off with Frog.
He's just looking for reasons to flex and look at himself. This is like some weird-ass narcissist shit.
Someone said, if you're gonna...
This is some Patrick Bateman shit right here. Oh, let me look at myself in the mirror. Oh, I'm so attractive. But it has to be the right angle. Otherwise, it looks like he's not buff at all, which he's not.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But you're not supposed to know.
Nicely. Look at that. Yeah, Frog. Come on, Frog. All right, anyway.
It's a joke because he laughed. And it's a real laugh, by the way.
So, excuse me. Oh no, not him again. Did the $2 super chat says, can you check out an indie game called Karen on Steam? It's called Karen? Okay.
I don't think I'm caring about that.
All of the posing that I have to do with my muscles now. I'm not used to having muscles.
With my muscles, but you still don't. Like, dude, no, never seen anybody gives himself as many compliments as I've seen DSP. It's like people usually, when they want a compliment, they kind of fish for it. He just straight up compliments himself because he's awesome and not full of himself at all. And really buff.
Okay. Can you get it
straight
on the VIP badge for your birthday on Kick? Sure. Here's the deal. You can have a VIP badge for 10 gifted subs today only. That's the deal. What a great steal. What are my thoughts on the new CEO of Xbox saying stuff about Game Pass? Here you go. Ready? Asha Sharna or whatever her name is. This simple. Stop talking. Start doing. She's been in the role now for over 2 months and has done literally nothing.
Hey, they did something with the achievements. They changed the way they look or something. I don't know. That's a lot.
No change.
It's more than Phil Spencer did.
No.
I mean, DSP, what is DSP doing for his business? He changes the way the animations look, and he just runs a live stream. And it takes him, like, months to figure out how to do some basic shit in OBS. I mean, probably not the best guy to give business advice. And also, he's bankrupt.
Advanced? Nothing.
Not that I'm expecting the Sharma girl to do something about Xbox and that is going to be a game changer. But hey, they might. That Fable game, it might be generational.
She just sits there reiterating what the internet says. Oh yeah, a Game Pass is too expensive. Oh yeah, everything is an Xbox campaign was bad. Okay, that's great, but what are you going to do? Talking is one thing, actions are another. Act. You're in charge. Immediately start acting.
Maybe she should sit around and ask for feedback all the time. And just be like, oh, well, I guess we're going to figure it out next time.
That's all I have to say about that. We want change. We want Xbox to succeed, so start working.
Start working. Get your ass out there and work, bitch. That's a DSP quote, by the way. That's a DSP quote about President's Day. The epic holiday that was President's Day. Phil loves it. And he said because the banks were closed on one specific day that he wanted to get his YouTube money, and because he was a broke bitch living paycheck to paycheck, he needed to crash out about President's Day. And he told people, get your ass out there and fucking work, bitch. For people that actually have real jobs and don't have to depend on den-headed people online throwing their welfare checks at them. But who am I to tell? He's doing well for himself and is super successful. That's why he goes on vacations all the time. In his mind. Oh, and he's flexing more. Yeah. What is this simple Jack flexing? He's flexing and laughing at himself.
Oh wait, hold on.
Actual simple Jack mode. Never go full retard.
He's doing it like this. He's actually has his arm like this.
Oh no.
He's like this is what he's doing. He's like pumping.
Holy shit.
He's pumping it. There you go.
That was something. Definitely something. So let's go over back to Rawphil and check out the latest shenanigans, I think. Or at least see something? I wanted to see something. I forgot what it was, for fuck's sake. Oh, another guy's life ruined. Who is this? The most pathetic YouTube downfall ever. You see this guy? Well, his life is ruined now. It's over. Forget about him. Forget about him existing, because his life is ruined. Oh, this is the thing. Okay, DSP Gaming. And the thing was another edited video that he had about this. I think it was this. Yeah, about the mouse PI. Otherwise, I would be clickbaiting people because that's the title of the stream.
What a great premiere stream. The game is great, right? It's fun. It's got an interesting story. It's got cool game mechanics, a great art style. Love the music. I don't have a single complaint yet about the game, and I had tons of fun with it today. I hope that you guys did too. It was even pretty cool having my camera be black and white.
Yeah, somebody else's idea, by the way. Couldn't even figure out how it works. Well, you see this? This is funny. This is definitely retaining your attention. A middle-aged melting man making funny faces. Quote-unquote funny faces. Allegedly funny faces.
Photosensitivity and general health warnings.
Holy shit, he's doing this thing.
The brightness, contrast, and the gamma correction.
It's time for Mouse PI for Hire, everybody. You ready? Let's go. Rookie, detective, or super sleuth? Obviously, I'm not a rookie. Baseline experience for shooter fans or for seeking a serious fight? We'll go detective mode. All right, here we go.
I'm waiting for the fun stuff to happen that justifies this edited video existing. Because I guess, yeah, this is what he wanted it to be, I guess a faithful representation of the best parts of his gameplay so he can attract potential new customers to his business. But even with his best foot forward is still a gout-ridden foot. But
deja vu.
By the way, this is
nobody likes gout.
Voice actor. You didn't know.
Where did that bastard go?
Oh, is the guy you like?
Troy Baker.
Oh yeah, Troy Baker.
Check out the posters.
Shout out Troy.
Music's good. Can I go to the bathroom? No, I gotta go to the bathroom. They won't let me. Whoa, you dash? Okay, you can dash. Look at the dashes. Whoo. That's left thumbstick clicked in. You do a speed dash, and you actually have a stamina meter. Yep, they're telling you how to dash. All right. Trail went cold. Press down to use the brush. Let's test that.
Yeah, opening the door ain't rocket science.
Chased after the target.
Isn't that awesome, you guys?
To jump.
Isn't this awesome? Because you can just play the video game and then do a do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and that makes it really fun.
Jump, then crouch. Oh, you can't. There's crouch. Jump, then crouch.
Now let's get to the point where he makes his shit black and white.
To match the aesthetic.
Whoa. And by the way, again, let me tell you this. This was not his idea.
Shut tight. Can't do anything there. She's pissed.
Not his idea.
Why don't I set the color of my webcam to black and white to match the aesthetic?
Whoa. Awesome streaming moment. Also, a bunch of other streamers did that. But I think he's going to think he's the only guy to do it. Because it's super original.
If that's what you want. All right, fine. Here we go.
Wow, if that's what you want. Yeah, clap it yourself, man. Clap it yourself.
All right. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
All right.
What's this about, Wanda? Care to toss me a cheese crumb? Or are we doing our
The MPD lieutenant. I am DSPI, I'm being told by chat.
However, what he did not put in this video is somewhere around here, where the person actually suggests that he would put his camera in black and white, and then
Jack.
Then this happens.
Why don't I set the color of my webcam to black and white to match the aesthetic? I don't know if my webcam can do that.
He doesn't know if his webcam can do that. By the way, you just have to open up the filter, and you put on the color correction, and you drag the saturation all the way down. Any camera could do that. Any screen could do that. I could do that right now. Watch this. Watch this. Whoa, that's crazy. Insane. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Amazing style.
Check. I don't know if it does. Let's see.
Okay, how do we do that? Huh? What do I do? What do I do?
I don't see it.
He doesn't see it. Professional OBS user. Mr. OBS. Mr. Broadcaster. Broadcast Burnell.
If that's what you want, all right, fine. Here we go.
Whoa, he did it. Yes. Yes. What a professional.
Dark and stormy night. The city oozed charisma. Danger around every corner. Criminals lurking in every single trash can.
No entry without an ID. Oh, here you go, officer. Oh, looking great today, Miss Fuller.
Miss Fuller. Read the newspaper. One of the recent Mouseburg Herald issues, most of it filled with rather unremarkable pictures or articles about city life, but a curious piece appears on the last page. One Betty Lynch, a small-time actress and...
Okay, yeah, you got the point. You got the point. This is supposed to be the best part of a DSP stream, except it's not. And it's like, how long is this? It's 40 minutes. I mean, I guess it is better than watching his Raw episode, which he also uploaded here, which is an hour long. So I don't know exactly what the big difference is. Doesn't look like much of a difference, but still, I guess. I don't know if this would qualify as duplicate content. I don't know. It might, but probably won't. Then what do we got? Pragmata. He tried to do that same thing over there. Bad views. I mean, this at least in one day it got 1.2 thousand, which is not really worth it for him. Here, again, we get a soy face thumbnail, something he said he wouldn't do, but then he did it many times, and he did it really badly. Then again, he's trying to do that here with a soy face thumbnail. No one will care about this. But here we don't have a soy face. We just have a resting pig face. And then it's like, I don't know, it's like so inconsistent, but it's also bad. So even if it was inconsistent and good, I would say at least, hey, sometimes it's here and there, you know, some hits, some misses, but this all just a miss. It's just a miss in different ways. Because Phil is really good at making content and understanding what people like watching on YouTube. So I guess that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to see for today. I don't think there's something that I missed. Because I've been streaming pretty much every other day now. So whatever interesting shit happens, I guess I get to cover it while it's still hot and before it's absolute trash. So there you go. Big ups Iwamoto for the anonymous.
I'm glad tips are now anonymous. DSP is actually based, and Bulgaria smells of old cabbage and cigarettes.
No!
DSP always yells about his perseverance, I'm still here, etc. But it's clear he has zero follow-through. He's just here because there's no way out.
But I agree. But I don't think it should be called perseverance, because perseverance is not when you ask people to carry you through difficulties. Perseverance is when you do that yourself. And I think that's like a big difference and a big flaw in his strategy. Because his perseverance is every time something bad happens, he humiliates himself and asks people to solve his problem by making it everybody else's problem and claiming that it's a life or death matter. And he might go away. He did that with Save the House. He did that with the taxes. He did that when he got banned on Twitch. Like, hours upon hours of footage of him pleading and begging and falling on his knees, metaphorically, crying about shit and thinking of new ways to scam people. And it always boils down to somebody feeling bad for him or thinking that he's awesome because they're very easily convinced and just folding and giving him a bunch of money. And once enough people do that, he wins, essentially, and he gets to save his life. So that's not perseverance for me. Perseverance is about self-sufficiency and independence and being able to figure it out by yourself without having to count on other people and persevere by virtue of character and not by virtue of shamelessness. So his perseverance is just trash and it means nothing. But I love that he's really smug about it and really arrogant about it and crying and flexing and bragging about how awesome and perseverant he is. Because one day it's going to age really badly. And we're all going to be looking back on these clips and be like, whoa, this is an awesome clip. Remember when DSP was bulletproof? And now he's begging for money to save his house again because he's back to being super depressed and trash. So yeah, that day will come. I might not be here for it. You might not be here for it, but somebody will be here for it. And they will enjoy it and they will savor the moment because maybe somebody's going to save him again. It's kind of cyclical. So you never know what's going to happen. Big up Steezy Master for the $2.
Flowers green screen is so funny in the vids.
Yeah, it's great. Like everything that he does is sort of, it's just a mimic of what other people do, but he doesn't know why it works. He just knows that they do it and they're successful, so he needs to do it too. So he's going to do the stupid green screen. He's going to do the background of the streams. He's going to do the background music. He's going to play the same games that they play, but still doesn't understand exactly what makes that effective for people and what makes them enjoy that type of content. And that's why he's so awesome, allegedly. So anyways, see you guys. Big ups. I'll see you around next time. I don't think anybody is streaming right now, so I don't know who to send you over because this is like early hours. It's European time. So I guess I just won't. You go and find your way. You have the freedom to be free. I'll see you around. Peace out. Stay sway. Keep it flat. Young.